Hello, church. This is Pastor Ben again. And today I have a confession. I have been known to use bad language. I have used bad language this week. And not because I was angry or because I hit myself or I lost control. I just plain and simply used bad language. I cussed. I cursed. I said words that I shouldn't say. Now, we've all heard the Ten Commandments, and we know that one of the Ten Commandments is not to take the Lord's name in vain. And if you're anything like me, especially if you grew up in church, you've always heard that that is a prohibition against using God's name as a cuss word. Or at the very least, you shouldn't swear by God's name. And yet, we have another commandment just a little bit later about speech again. Now, you could argue that it's appropriate to have multiple commandments about speech because speech is one of those things that we have so little control over. So God has to remind us over and over again to be careful about our speech. But there's an interesting thing about the Hebrew word being used in the commandment about not bearing God's name. Like many Hebrew words, most Hebrew words, Hebrew is one of those odd languages that really doesn't have a lot of vocabulary. So they have to use the same word to carry lots of different meaning. And one of the nuances of the word being used about not bearing God's name in vain is just that. Carry. We even use that in English. We talk about carry in the sense of physically carrying, but also carrying as in having. So what was unique about the people of Israel? The thing that was unique about the people of Israel is that God would put their name, his name, on them, on the land that they were going to. They were going to bear or carry his name wherever they went. I'm carrying or bearing a name right now. I'm wearing a shirt that was given to me at work because of a team that I was on. I wear it proudly. It was a good team. We accomplished something important for our society and for the medical device industry. And so I proudly bear the name of the Persona TM. I've got the Zimmer Biomet logo on the sleeve. I bear that name proudly. Why? Because I appreciate what our company does. And so I have a lot of Zimmer shirts. And I really like wearing them because I'm proud of the company where I work. I bear their name on my shirts. Now, what if I went out and did something foolish while wearing this shirt? Would I then cast dispersions on the name Zimmer Biomet? Would I make Zimmer Biomet look bad if I robbed a liquor store while wearing this red shirt? Chances are not really, but there's something to be said for that. I think that this nuance of meaning that the commandment has, do not bear the name of God in vain, is exactly that. It comes right on the heels of God telling them not to worship idols because, as I pointed out in a previous video, we are God's idol. We are the image of God. And so if we are going to bear his name as his image, he wants us to do that in a way that's worthy. Did you know, if you are a Christian, that Jesus Christ has put his name on you, that you bear his name? And therefore, no wonder the Apostle Paul and the other apostles constantly encourage us to walk worthy of the name. Walk worthy of the name of Jesus. Because everywhere you go and everything you do, you are representing Jesus. You are bearing his name into that place. In your conduct, in your speech, in the places you go, the way you treat people. You are bearing the name of Jesus, and you are carrying that name with you, and it's stamped on your forehead everywhere you go. So today, I encourage you to become committed to meditating on what does it mean to bear the name? What does it mean for me to bear the name in a worthy way? What does it mean for me to carry the name of Jesus? What if I had the name of Jesus printed on my forehead where everybody could see it? And am I acting in such a way that when people do look at me and do hear what I say and do watch what I do, that they see Jesus? They see Jesus tattooed on your forehead, even when it's not really there. Some food for thought for the day. God bless you. Thank you so much for letting me come into your home again today with another video and taking the time to watch it. God bless you, and keep being the church.